Hi, in this video I'm going to speak to Olaf Maninger, who is a member of the board of the Berlin Philharmonic, the orchestra that Herbert von Karajan had worked with for a very long time. Check it out. Olaf Maninger is not only solo cellist at the orchestra, on the board of the orchestra, but he's also a founding father of the Digital Concert Hall. Now, in its 11th season, the Digital Concert Hall is trailblazing in the digital age for quite a while, but they are innovative every day since. Olaf Maninger from the Berlin Philharmonic, welcome.
Welcome, Matthias.
Thank you very much. Olaf, these are very special times. For the last 2 weeks, I think in Berlin, like in other places in Europe and the world, it was not possible to have actually concerts and other cultural events. How did that affect the orchestra? Tell us a little bit when you heard about this and what went through your head when you heard it.
Yes, it's of course a complete disaster. And to be honest, we had this feeling that this situation might come to be a reality almost two weeks before the shutdown was already announced. And I think in a way the orchestra is more than affected. We couldn't play any concerts. The last concert with Sam Red we played as a kind of ghost concert without any audience. Then the Easter Festival should have been starting, completely cancelled. The first Fidelio opera with Kirill Petrenko, our new chief conductor, completely cancelled in the middle of rehearsals. So no Easter Festival, no 1st of May concert, no Israel tour, no Tokyo tour to play for the cultural events for the Olympic Games. So many things cancelled. It's a real disaster.
Tell me how you cope with the situation in the first couple of days, and then what did you decide to do? I'm thinking about, Digital Concert Hall. I think you have made some amazing steps there. Tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, everything which was happening after the shutdown of the Philharmonie, of the physical Philharmonie, was quite clear, because we were in a situation where we are running the digital concert hall, so the complete audio, remote controlled studio, broadcasting every concert of the Berliner Philharmoniker since more than 10 years now. It was quite clear that we will, of course, continue the digital concert hall. Played the last concert with the orchestra just for digital concert hall without audience, as I just told you, and then as a next step opened up the digital concert hall. So we are still giving a voucher for digital concert hall. Berlin Phil is the voucher code, and then you can register and everyone can see it for free for 30 days. And so we kind of filled this time to make all our friends of the Berliner Philharmoniker our concerts available still for free.
So that means that everyone can actually watch the concerts that you have already recorded, but are there any concerts being played right now? Maybe, with more spacing between the musicians? Is this something that you're doing or thinking about?
No, and I think it would be the wrong signal. In Berlin, in Germany, the shutdown and the social distancing is so much a theme for everyone that the signal would be wrong, even if it would be possible. We have here this 50 people thing, and we had it in the beginning. Now it's more than two people doing things together. And so what we're actually doing now is we are preparing kind of events, so that we have a moderator doing a kind of concert, Berlin Philharmonic home concert. We are presenting things of the archive. Kirill Petrenko, our musicians, are presenting pieces, and there will be a very, very nice concert which we announce in this week. And so there also will be live events, but just like duos or small chamber music things, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, and now have you tried it out to see if it's possible to actually have a chamber music performance with musicians in venues distributed?
No, we didn't, and I think lots of musicians tried it out now in these days, and there are things possible, of course, and it's an adventure, and it's some kind of gimmick which is interesting and which is fun and which gives music a chance to happen live. But from the artistic point of view, it's of course just compromise, and so it's fun to see, but it's not a concept for more than one little single event, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Olaf, your orchestra, you mentioned it, you started the digital concert hall 10 years ago. You were always on the vanguard when it comes to digitalization. Would you say that this is now helping you, and that you can actually play out the strengths that you've built up in these years?
In a way, yes. In a way, no. So helping, we are doing it since 11 years, 11th season now. And of course, it's helping because everyone is now going digital in the classical music world, because they all simply have to. For us, it's normal, really a kind of normal. And of course, it's helping in terms of archive, in terms of 4K content, which we are having. We're having, I think, 600, 700, 800 concerts. We are having nearly 2,000 pieces of the classical music core repertoire. And so in a way it's helping, and the people are interested, of course. They know about digital concert hall. Many people are joining now. We had in the last week, we had more than 500,000 new registrations, which is enormous. It's enormous.
Wow.
Yes, it's really enormous. And so the people like to be with us. They like to hear classical music. And what happens afterwards, we will see. But this is a strong, strong signal, and it's very, very good for all of us.
Yeah. Well, that's a positive outlook, and that's also the attitude that we have at the Karajan Music Tech community. And so we are very thankful that you will be joining us on Friday for a little bit. We're finalizing the details. We need to figure out when and with whom and so on. But we're looking very much forward having you as a representative of the orchestra at the Karajan Music Tech conference. And I think that this is something that music fans across the globe like to see, that we keep innovating, that we make the music available. And so having you as a champion of that at the conference is something I'm really looking forward to.
Thank you so much, Matthias. I think I'm also very much looking forward, because discussing and having these kind of panels will help everyone. We are just a little piece of stone in this big mosaic of classical music, digital streaming world, the audio video content services. It's a big thing. And if I can help with this little detail of classical music, orchestra music, digital concert hall experiences of the last years, I'm happy to do so.
Great. Olaf, all the best for you, and I'll see you again in a few days. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthias.
Bye.
Bye-bye.